It's so good to have you shopping with us. Thank you for being here. My name is Marlo. We just had a chance to feature for you our terrific Today Special, but we have another winner for you. We're going to be featuring for you one of the most reviewed kitchen appliances on our website, hsn.com, and it's a huge customer pick with over 600 reviews on our website. It's our Philips Air Fryer. For those of you who really want to make healthier choices as we move into the summer season and beyond, this is going to be a terrific product that you'll want to shop with us for. It comes with a recipe booklet. It comes with a MealEasy online offer that's going to give you access to 1 year of meal planning and over 2,000 chef design recipes. This is the best value that we've ever offered on this unit, saving you $50 with free shipping, and it's only $39.99 to own it. It comes in your choice of black and white, and we have Stephanie Roberts, who's joining us, who's one of our food and kitchen experts. It's great to have you here. I was doing my homework a little bit earlier, and I was reading the reviews. There are 608 reviews, and of the 608, 416 are perfect 5-star reviews.
Love it.
So there's a huge audience of people who've purchased this, and they absolutely love it. Air fryers. This is more than just a simple air fryer, isn't it?
Absolutely. You can do an unbelievable amount of things. And just in time for the summer season, what I want you to think about, it's not going to heat up your kitchen.
I love that.
Let's dig into food, because I don't know about you, but I am starving. I know you've been grilling. Yeah. I've been watching, and I am ready to dig into the food here.
So what's the concept behind this air fryer?
The concept is you can have this crispy food, because I know your kids ask for this. You love it. You're thinking about French fries. You're thinking about chicken strips. It's the weekend. You want to do something quick and easy sometimes so you can go out and enjoy the outdoors. So do it without the extra added fat and calories. You can have these crispy French fries without deep frying them. Instead, let's air fry them. So I'm going to get all this out for you and pull it up, because you're thinking, okay, it looks like you deep fried them. They're brown, they're crispy, they've got this perfect coating. Look at the crunch. So what I'm doing is I'm using hot air to get the crisp and the crunch of fried food that I crave. I heard that crunch.
They're crunchy for sure.
Without the extra fat and oil. Philips has revolutionized this, okay? And I know you're thinking, well, that doesn't even sound feasible. Look at how this works. This is called rapid air technology. And what we're showing you on screen now is that the hot air from a heating element inside the Philips air fryer does the work instead of the hot oil. The heating element and the fan circulate the hot air around the food, and that's what does the crisping. So instead of having to submerge your food in this, we don't want this. This is not good for us. This doesn't even make our food taste good. It masks the good flavor. There is nothing wrong with the yummy flavor of French fries and chicken. In fact, nothing wrong at all. They are wonderful.
Right.
But
Absolutely.
you don't have to use this oil to get the crunch. Let the hot air give you the crunch. If I eliminate this from my cooking, think of the fat and calories I'm saving. It is okay to have French fries and chicken strips occasionally. Chicken is a great source of a lean protein. What's not okay is when we submerge it in this. So what I love about the Philips air fryer, it is a way to have the crisp. As a mom, it is a way for me to not have to say no to chicken strips and French fries. I also don't have to go through the drive-through. I can do this quickly at home. I can do it in a more healthy manner at home, and I am not giving up the taste, and I am not giving up the crunch.
Well, if you'd like to buy it, we have it on special for the weekend. So we put it on 5 flexible payments for the weekend. It's a great time to choose it. I met with Stephanie a little bit earlier, and we did a little research. It's the best value that we've ever offered. You heard me mention the easy meal plan that is included. That's an $89 value. It's called MealEasy Online, and that's going to give you access to over 2,000 chef design meals. And again, that's an $89 value that's included. Plus, you're going to get over a recipe booklet that's going to give you over 30 different recipes. It is a huge customer pick. And that means something, especially when you're paying this amount of money.
Absolutely.
I mean, because this is not an inexpensive product. Let's face it, it's $199.95. It's $200. But what is the price of good health? Good health is priceless.
And good food.
Good health is priceless, and especially for women. You know, we used to think that men were the only ones that had to be concerned about being heart healthy. Girls, it impacts us more than anyone else. And
That's
so
right.
the fact that we can use just a little teaspoon or a dollop of oil, or use some of the spray stuff instead of using that big jug of oil, making that simple switch in our lives could potentially mean something wonderful for you. So we've got to have good behaviors, but we don't want to give up delicious food.
And you don't have to. That's
and you don't want to
key.
give up the textures either.
You certainly don't. Okay, while you were talking, I pulled out some chicken wings.
Oh
now,
my gosh,
it is
a piping hot.
Those are cheese sticks, and they are hot. It is a big holiday weekend. Have your friends over, serve some chicken wings, and don't deep fry them. What about cheese sticks? The crunch on the outside is why we crave the cheese sticks. But look at what I don't want to give up. I do not want to give up the ooey gooey cheese, and those are absolutely piping hot. These have become a favorite in my house. I do not have to feel bad about serving mozzarella cheese to my kids as a side dish because I'm not submerging it in oil. My chicken wings, no added oil.
Oh,
you
that's
can
great.
air fry them. You get the crispy crunch on the outside. I've poured some sauce on top, and think of the fat and calories that I am saving by not submerging chicken wings in oil. And the versatility is why I truly love the value of this product. We can do the fried food like the chicken strips and like the French fries, the chicken wings. But what about something like fajitas with no added oil? When I make fajitas on the stovetop, I am using what, 4 tablespoons of oil to saute my vegetables. You have to stand there and work with the vegetables. It sprays all over. Or I can take my vegetables, put some seasoning on, and look at this, without adding any extra oil, I am going to put my skirt steak on top of my vegetables with that circulating hot air from Rapid Air Technology. I'm going to let the natural fat and juices from the steak soak into the vegetables, and that will do the crisping and the caramelizing for me. Fajitas, 10 minutes, start to finish, with no added oil. I want to show you how I set my timer. It has a nice fun ding when your food is ready, and my favorite part, automatic heat shutoff. So if I've set my timer for 10 minutes because I know I like my fajitas medium, I can walk away. This will stop cooking. My food is always done to perfection. I can also control the temperature of my food when I'm doing something a little more crisp sensitive like a grilled cheese. I'll show you. I turn it down just a little bit. You don't lose any control when you cook with the Philips air fryer. You can control your temperature, you can control your time, you have the automatic heat shutoff, and one thing you certainly don't lose is the ability to be creative. You're holding the recipe book. I love the recipe book. You can be as creative as you want. You can do all sorts of different things. And look at the gorgeous pictures. The recipe book alone makes me hungry.
Absolutely. This is included with your purchases so that you know. You can choose the Philips air fryer in your choice of white or black. White is more limited than the black. That's what the black looks like. We do have a sample of the black on the set, but I want you to know that you do have a choice of the white and the black, and you've got it on the best flex pay. I mean, to be able to get this at home for $39.99. And there's your black, by the way.
Very sleek looking.
It is.
Yes.
And so you've got the 2 options, so you pick the one that's going to work best for you. But I believe people that have purchased this, and I know for me, I'm always thinking about being heart healthy. I'm like every other gal. I'm always thinking about calories and my weight.
Absolutely.
So we want to make good decisions, but we don't want to feel deprived. And so this gives us a chance to enjoy all of those yummy, delicious, incredible foods.
And here's one you don't want to miss, right?
Absolutely.
Grilled cheese is something that is just that comfort, wonderful goodness. But I don't know about you, I try to avoid it a fair amount because think about when you make grilled cheese on the stovetop. It takes a fair amount of butter to get the crisp just right. I put the butter on the bread, I put the butter on the pan, not with the Philips air fryer. All I have done is lightly brush some olive oil on both sides of my bread. Couple pieces of bread, couple of pieces of cheese. Be as creative as you want. Add a tomato, add a slice of ham. Then you pop it into the Philips air fryer. Close the door. I turn my temperature down just a little bit to keep my bread just the golden brown I like it. I set my timer for 5 minutes and I walk away. And what I like most about the way the Philips air fryer does grilled cheese is with that circulating rapid air technology, crispy, perfectly on both sides of the bread each and every time. I cannot make a grilled cheese on the stove as well as I can do it in the Philips air fryer. And that's what that rapid air technology does for us. The circulating heat does the crisping. There is no butter in this grilled cheese sandwich, and you will not miss it for a minute.
If you own the Philips air fryer, we'd love to chat with you. I know whenever I work with Stephanie and we present this product, we usually get a phone call because you guys are so passionate about it. That's why it was important for me to share with you what the reviews are. If you do have access to the internet, go online, read the reviews for yourself. There are over 608 when I looked earlier, and over 400 of those reviews were 5-star.
I love that.
I mean, we are all critics, and I think we're more of a critic when we pay
absolutely.
a higher price for a product because we have higher expectations. So I really know that you'll love it. It's easy. I think one of the points that you brought up is it is summer. This is the official mark of summer, which means that we don't want to stand over a hot stove for a long period of time.
Or run your oven.
Or an oven.
Or run your oven.
You know, and think about your electric bills as well. So this gives you quick, fast, delicious foods, but in a much healthier way. And speaking of healthy...
And a whole meal. Look at this. It's not just about French fries and chicken strips. What about salmon and cauliflower? Okay, now I'm not a huge cauliflower fan until I put it in the air fryer.
Okay, I have to try it.
This has a caramelized, almost roasted taste, and all it is tossed in a slight bit of oil and some seasoning, and that is all you need to get the perfect crisp. Look at those brown edges. Broccoli works just as well. It's almost tempura-like with the crunch.
That is good.
Isn't that wonderful?
Really interesting, yeah.
Now think about what I would have to do this in my oven, maybe, or on the stove top. I would have to stand there and make sure the salmon is perfect, or if I were to bake it in the oven, then I'm heating up my entire oven for 2 pieces of fish. This is the time of year where I want to save my energy dollars. Something else I love to do in the air fryer, convenience pizzas from your freezer section. Great snack for the kids. But do I want to heat up the entire oven for a 6-inch square pizza? I don't. The Philips air fryer cooks this in 5 minutes as opposed to, what, 15 to 20 in the oven, and I'm not heating it up, and the crispness from this, out of this world. In fact, you ever get pizza and then you want to reheat it for the next day, and you know it's really not all that good when you reheat, right?
Yeah.
The air fryer and leftovers is an amazing combination because, again, the circulating hot air crisps my pizza crust perfectly the first time and perfectly the second and third times as well. So the amount of different things I can do here with the air fryer is really part of why it has become an absolute essential in my kitchen.
Well, give us a call if you'd like to try it. Only for the weekend, we're going to be offering it on FlexPay where you can get it for under $40. We've mentioned some of the reviews. I'd love to read a few for you so that you'll have an idea. Here's one. Check this out, guys. This one says, bought this back in December, and I've used it a lot since then. It makes awesome chicken nuggets and fries. Have used it for fried okra and catfish. She's getting down, right? Great job of reheating rolls. I would recommend this to everyone, and that's from someone in Texas who wrote a review. Here's another one. It says, I bought this thinking I could use it for frozen fries, and that's about it. Wrong. I use it for everything. I put slices of French fries, slices of French bread in it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm reading from far away in the monitor. French bread in it, fries, chicken nuggets, sticks, grilled cheese, and biscuits. And I use it for virtually everything else that I think of. It's really handy to have, and it's a good deal on HSN. And she's right, and especially today, because we've offered the Philips air fryer, obviously, on many occasions. It's always a huge hit. Here's what's different about today. Today, we're including for you something extra. Obviously, you get the recipe booklet, but you're also getting a meal planning made easy program. It's an $89 value. It's an online program that's going to give you access to thousands and thousands of chefs' recipes. So you're saving $50 on, and you're getting more. So it's the best value that we've even offered. And Stephanie, I'm going to share a little secret with the world.
What's that?
But I'm going to deny it if anybody repeats it. So we offered this one time as one of even our best values of the day. Today's price is even better. And the value today is even better than that particular day. This is really the biggest buy that we've ever extended on this air fryer. And we're lucky to have both the black and the white, although the white is almost sold out. So if you truly like to have it, Put your order in. Get it at home, especially because it's $39.99 with the shipping and handling for free. But let's go back to the food, because that's the essence of why you want to buy it.
Absolutely. And this is crispy heaven right here in front of us.
Yes, indeed.
You know there's that restaurant. We like to call this our onion blossom. If you get it at the restaurant, not only is it deep fried, it is literally submerged and takes on an unbelievable amount of fat and oil. This is an onion blossom with no added oil. Look at the brown, crispy goodness. I'll tell you why I love this even more than the one at the restaurant, and not because I'm just saving the fat and calories, because I can taste the sweetness of an amazing Vidalia oven. You know, when you submerge your food in the oil like that, it starts to taste like oil. You get the grease on your fingers. Look at this. I've been pulling this onion apart with my hands, and there is no shine, no grease on my fingers like that. It is dry and crunchy. Dry in a good way, because on the inside, juicy, heavenly onion goodness, and I can taste my food. I am not going to get that sick feeling in my stomach.
And how many of us would love to eat something like this, but we don't anymore because we don't have the option.
You shouldn't. You know you shouldn't. What about dinner for your family in terms of chicken? I love the fact that you can either get these in your grocer's freezer section, or all the times they're fresh. This is a chicken Florentine. So 2 huge chicken breasts, air fried, not deep fried, so a great healthy factor for my family. Look at the cheese that came pouring out when I cut that. That is the way to have a meal that appears that I spent hours putting together onto the table. It's healthy, it's quick. I saved money by not heating up my kitchen, and
I don't have to stand over the stove to keep an eye on it.
Absolutely right. So again, it's the versatility that I love so much. I'm going to pull out a dessert and breakfast treat, and then we need to go back and check on our grilled cheese.
All right.
What about turnovers in the morning, or I'll tell you what, hot for dessert as well. I'm going to use my fingers to break these open. Look at the look at the flaky exterior here.
Oh, that looks so good.
Not deep fried, piping hot, full of fruit on the inside. Again, breakfast in the morning, 10 minutes in the Philips air fryer, not heating up my oven. Look at that raspberry flying out.
Perfectly golden all the way around.
Crunch.
And you've been talking about that, the circulation of the air that's in the inside of it.
It is the rapid air technology that is making the crunch for us, not the oil. So as a result, we are saving fat and calories by not submerging our food in oil. Why would you want to stick your French fries in oil if you don't have to? Wouldn't you rather go ahead and let the hot air do the crisping so you don't have to add the fat and calories? What you don't want to give up on is the crunch. What rapid air technology and Philips have been able to do is bring us the crunch without needing the extra fat and calories from the oil. Okay, we started a grilled cheese sandwich with no butter. It was lightly brushed, and I'm about to make a big mess here. It was lightly brushed in olive oil, and look what I have now.
Yum.
Perfectly golden brown on both sides. I have ooey gooey cheese in the middle. I am telling you, for the grilled cheese alone, the air fryer is an awesome addition to your kitchen. You can't make them like this on the stovetop, and look what I don't need. For everything I make in the Philips air fryer.
You don't need this. You don't need the extra calories, the fat, the oils. You don't